voices inside my head. See voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog. We fighting above the law.
Let's see. I've got slow mode on, y'all. Hope detours some of the hate. Hey, Mike. Hey, Will, if you're on here. Patty Ponytail. Pixie Vamp. Rosie May. Poppycock with Cher. Amy. Unique Trauma Obsessed. I'm doing it off our phone, y'all. Our computer's not set up yet, but we are doing our first live from the new house. Hi, Tiffany. Good to see you, boo. Hey, Thor. All my mods. Hi, Priestess. Mandy TNT. Tanya. Leslie. Gator Girl. Hey, boo. You should be wrenched up. Lil Wang. Vexing. Y'all. I wanted to really come on here and just tear people apart. I want to, of course, be the human I am and just blow up on everybody. But one of the reasons I kept pushing the sister, hey boo, love you. Now, I'm not always chatting in your lives because a lot of people, well, you know how people feel about me. And when I come in I don't want to take from you. I'm proud of you. I'm watching you even when I'm not chatting. But sometimes I have to let you know I'm in there, so I chat. But I don't want to take away, or people like, fuck Cher. Or I know people are getting bashed at this point for even, I don't know, being a subscriber, or heaven forbid, say you're a friend of mine. So, Mike, you should be wrenched up too, right? Is Mike wrenched up so he doesn't have to wait the... Yeah, is he wrenched? Okay, good. Hey, Ultra Dog, Ultra Dark, Megs, Mandy TNT. I don't even know where to start because I really thought I'd come on here and just honestly freak out because I'm angry right now. But then, and I'm upset. I'm upset at the lives. I'm like, but does it really matter? Because I've been on this platform for almost 3 years, right? And I've been fighting the exact same cycle for 3 years now. American Thanksgiving is about 3 years, so we're coming up on there. 3 years this month. And it doesn't do any good. All the proofs in the world, it doesn't do any good. What will do good is if I refrain from that and just document everything of these people who call themselves celebrities, who have a channel and a platform, and who are knowingly spreading misinformation and straight up lies about me. So I think there's a different route. Instead of coming on here and spazzing out and making myself look exactly like these people look, there's a different path I'm going to take here. So I have to prove myself to these people. I do not. But I intend on proving every fucking thing they're lying about in a court of law. So let them keep lying and talking about me. Warrants? What warrants? That's public information in Minnesota. Where's the warrants? Let's start with that. You know why people talk about Cher has warrants? Because Chris McDonough, his dumbass, said I had warrants out. And people took that shit and ran with it. Warrants for what? What's my warrants for? Because again, in Minnesota, where I resided for 23 years of my 38-year life, it's public information. It's actually posted on the internet, everything. Find me these warrants and post them. Don't talk about it. Don't tell your following that I have these warrants. Show the proof of these warrants. Show that. And I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm sorry, but I'm seeing some people in here. Is Panthera wrenched? Yep. Okay. Let's see. Trulia, hey boo. Dalen, good to see you always. Casey, everyone coming in. That I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm on my phone right now, and y'all know how I am. And I'm really trying to keep my cool, because the last thing I want to do is look like these assholes. That's why I keep pushing my show. And I was gonna come on here a whole different way tonight, but I don't want to do that. Do I have animal neglect charges from 2010? Yeah, the fuck I do. I've explained that a million times. Read the reports. Don't get on there and tell your people I killed animals, because that's a lie. Get on there, show people the reports, pull my reports up, show the truth. If you're going to talk about my past, pull it up. Show the proofs of my past. Show that it says I wasn't even there and law enforcement couldn't even fucking find me until several months later. Why? Because I didn't fucking live there. Warrants? What warrants? For what? What did I get in trouble for that led me to have warrants? Because, sorry, not true. Abandoned my children? Who's going to say that but one motherfucking person that I share 2 children with, who he abused all 3 of us now. And it's on record, who has a very lengthy record of abuse, by the way, and has a current attempt on a life from the girlfriend after me. That's about the only person that would say I abandoned my children, which is lies. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate that. So the thing is I told myself today, I could be bothered by all this, and I could come on here and I could freak out, F this person, F that person, right? But I'm going to look just like these people. And it doesn't matter what I say anymore. It doesn't even matter the proofs anymore, because the proofs are out there and people are not looking at the proofs, or they'd know no animals died even in the misdemeanor charge. Misdemeanor, not a felony, misdemeanor from 2010. Know how many times I crossed the border between 2010 and currently? Several. In the past year and a half, know how many times I crossed the borders back and forth to Canada and Minnesota? 3 fucking times in about a year and a half. 3 fucking times. Why did Cher move to Canada? Well, Cher was born in Canada, spent the first 15 years of her life in Canada, never had a choice really in the matter of moving to Minnesota. Moved to Minnesota. Oh, met a guy on YouTube, by the way. For the first year and a half of our relationship, we lived on Facebook Video Messenger. Forgive me for wanting to meet this man in person. Thank God I did. Someone that my kids actually all approve of, by the way. My kids are all super proud of me. I'd say they love you. Has a great relationship with Mark. So I remember what my kids tell me, Mom, these people are strangers. They don't fucking know you. They don't know us. They don't know the mother that you are. We all know that. And that's all that matters. My kids are so proud of me today. They are proud of what I'm doing. That's what matters. People want to throw Don Wells shit in my face. I still somewhat stand by the Wells situation, because people who say I turned on the Wells, that's again another fucking lie. The Wells turned on themselves. Am I supposed to use my platform and lie, knowing that they're lying? No. Now, with what I've learned this past several weeks, would I do the Wells situation the same way as I did? No, I would not. No, I would not. I don't regret what I did in the Wells, but I have learned different paths. I have learned, as you can probably see in this case, I have not been putting everything online. And I think that's what is driving these people crazy, is that they don't really have content. But I realized I just started on a situation why I came to Canada and then, got on another rant, because there's just so much to dispel. But let me finish. My husband has MS. How long were you diagnosed? Several years now?
8 years ago.
8 years ago, diagnosed with MS. I met Mark during a pandemic, and Canada, up until this October 1st, had some of the strictest COVID rules. There was no Mark coming to Minnesota. I am a Canadian citizen, so they could not let me in Canada during a pandemic because I am a Canadian citizen. We took the routes that we had to do for our life and our family, and that is not anybody else's business. It's not nobody's hey killer. I really don't have to answer to any of these assholes, but I have people that support me, and I don't owe them shit. But the people who are supporting me and even still supporting me now in the harshest lashing I've ever received in my life, I think deserve to know the facts. And people who have come to me and say they can't stand watching what's going on, I'm going to go to bat for you. Please do not do that. There's been many, many of you in the last, well, forever, quite honestly, but more so the last, I'd say 48 hours. Please do not go to war for me, because there's no changing these people's minds. These people are true narcissists, and they already have something in their head. It's like the guy I let up on my panel the other day. There was no changing his mind, and I don't need to change anybody's mind. But to know that someone will come up and try and have a conversation and say that they want to hear all sides, but because they're all but telling you they're not going to change their mind. That is the same thing as arguing with a fucking drunk. And where do you get? Where do you get when you argue with a drunk? Do you get anywhere? No. Do you get anywhere if you argue with a toddler? No, it's the same thing as arguing with a drunk. So what good does that really bring us? It doesn't. It's going to get you guys even more bashed than you already are just for showing up in my chat. Don't go to bat for me. I don't need that. These are the same people that probably go to church on Sunday. Maybe they go to church 2 days a week. They claim they're Christians, right? But are they doing the Christian thing? I don't see any of them doing the Christian thing. They're calling me a Satanist, but what am I doing? I am being kind to a human that is getting bashed on a global scale. And forgive me if it's my personal opinion that she doesn't deserve what she's getting. Forgive me if I can relate in the smallest way, which is what helps me keep so cool, because the lashing I'm getting is not the scale that I know BJ's getting. So I'll fucking take it. But just because all these people are saying all of these things doesn't fucking make them right. I am doing what you're supposed to do. If Billy gets a charge for something, she gets a charge for something. But we are not a judge. We are not a jury. It's not up for us. We aren't supposed to be condemning someone when you have no facts whatsoever. Unfortunately, I do know a little bit more than more of the public. I say unfortunately because I wish like hell, and I know BJ wishes, and I know her best friend wishes, and I know her whole family wishes like hell that everything could be out there. But it can't. And for people saying I'm just trying to make a name for myself and I'm just trying to get clout, if that was true, where's the content? Where's the stuff in this case from my channel? I've posted several things. I've very quickly deleted some. The things I've posted, I've had permission. But the minute I'm told, oh, I think that's wrong, I don't feel good about that, yes, I sure do fucking delete it. Hey, Queen Bee, is Queen Bee, is Queen Blue? Queen Bee?
Yep.
Okay. Queen, thanks for having my back, by the way, through all this, and all of you guys in here. Hi, Crimes, drive safe, hon. Thanks for being here. Dippy, thank you. A lot of y'all have platforms, and I know that you put your platforms at risk just to even come into this chat. And I know these people want to press me and they want to see me freak out like I was going to do. I'm not going to give them that. I know they'd be so satisfied with that. Okay, I know that's exactly what they want. And if this I'm so glad I didn't find YouTube, like I wasn't on social media in my 20s. If this was 10 years ago, those motherfuckers would win. They'd get the blood that they wanted from me. Luckily, I realized I have 4 beautiful kids. Their opinions and my husband now are the only ones that matter. And the judgment that I'm going to get from the same judge we all are going to face at one time or another one day is the only person that I care what they think about me and the judgment that comes on me. One person only, not any of these fucking YouTubers who, by the way, let's say everything that they've been saying is even true. I have single-handedly pointed out every twist and fucking lie, even if what they say is true. I have showed you where they twist and lie all for clout and fucking views and money. So fuck all of them. Tori, thank you for being a member. 15 months, that's probably right when I got my memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Choo choo. Sonia, 10 months. Thanks, Boo. You know I love you. Thank you. Your support means a lot, and it allows me to do what I'm passionate about, even through all of this bashing. 3 years ago, I did my first live. It was 12 hours later. My whole fucking life was known. People dug into me, and I found out real quick what doxing meant. Hey, Meg Healy, I see you. Tiffany Marie.
You mean girl. If they ain't hitting it or paying your bills, their opinion don't mean shit.
It doesn't mean anything, because I tell you right now, Molly Golightly can put everything in her husband's name so she could try not to have a lawsuit. I'm not after her money, though. She's going to have a lawsuit with me. 22 months, Tammy. Okay, that's probably when I got my memberships.
Damn.
Choo choo. Thank you all. And I so appreciate you hanging with me. 22 months, 15 months, 10 months. Y'all have seen this platform go through some shit. And I hope that I'm making you guys proud every month that you're a member. I hope that you see that I'm growing and I'm learning and that I'm trying to do better.
That's very evident. If you go back in her older videos, you see a huge difference in the person she was to the person she is now.
When I met you, you said if I continued being that person, we wouldn't be together.
Yeah, because at the time when Cher and I first started really talking, like, we were friends for a while first, but during that time she was really going after this guy called Armchair Detective.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like kind of like nodding along and yeah, okay, but I was never into that, and I could never understand
What the hate for him was.
why. Yeah, there was just so much hatred, and every time she got some new dirt on him, she was really excited. And it's the same shit that you see with people like Molly and that. They just, as soon as they find something out or they're told something, they go live with it instantly, and it's just this huge thing, and they're so
That's
happy.
a good YouTuber in YouTuber world. That's a good YouTuber.
Yeah, I just hope that in a couple years' time they change and they look back and they realize how ugly they were.
Mm-hmm. So, and about that, what really, really got to me, and again, hello everyone coming in. I see ya. I'm sorry right now. I'm on my phone. The chat is hard to see, and I'm really on. I've been silent for Cher for like what 2-3 days now, and that's a long time for me. And I've just been chomping at the bit the whole time. So I will look at the chat in a little bit and take questions that are respectfully asked. But about that, there came a situation with Armchair Detective, and it came to be that I was so full of hate that I didn't, when you would talk to me, it's like, why do I hate Ellen? I don't even know. I haven't even had a conversation with this man privately for at all. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes at all have I ever talked to this man privately. But I was new to YouTube, and I fell right into the bullshit. And I knew it was bullshit, but I'll be straight up honest so that some of you who don't know what some of these YouTubers do, and I don't even know if they realize what they're doing. I think some do. Like, I'm actually holding back tears right now. But it's nothing to be proud about. We hated this man so much. Oh my God, I've talked about this before, but it's actually disgusting when you think about it. I remember Armchair Detective for a few days was getting so bashed, and at that time I was getting a little bit of hate, but at the same time I had people rally behind me right away. And so I had people that had my back. And let me tell you, when you get a platform and you get a following, you kind of do, and I'm just being honest, it can make you feel invisible. It can make you feel like you can do no wrong. And I'm just being honest in saying that. And that's why lately you've heard me a lot say we have to be careful as creators with a platform. We have to do better and we have to be more careful, because it is easy to get lost in all of that. But Alan, Armchair Detective, was getting bashed. He was losing it. He's very publicly losing it. There was a group chat going on. And people loved it. Every day that Alan got worse and worse and publicly worse, because he'd go live and he'd be drinking and we would see it. And word for word, some of the chats would look at, he's losing his shit today. Oh, look at, he's losing it. He's losing it. But the final straw for me that woke me up, other than a talk from the hubby here, I definitely knew this isn't something I could be proud of. I definitely always taught my kids, you don't get bullied, you fight back. But I am, right at the beginning, I am part of it. I am bullying this man. And the chat, the one night I'll never forget, he was drinking live. He was fucked up and I was scared. But the group chat was, yeah, look it, he's losing it. Oh, we got him. This is great. Look at that. And when he was on his chair and where his computer desk is, okay, and he's an older gentleman. Sorry, Alan, that is true. You are my elder. He was so fucking drunk that he fell over live. And I remember having a flash. I envisioned him hitting his head and fucking passing out. And I got scared. And everyone saw it was that, so he fell. The chat was like, oh my God, did you see that? Oh, we almost had him. They were fucking happy that this man, in my opinion, if he hit his head, you know what I'm saying? That could be either, like, that is not good. I honestly thought that man could have died that night live, and it scared the shit out of me. You saw that, Tara? I'm talking about 2 years ago now or more, because it's been probably 2.5 years. And I think the next day I reached out to Alan and I just said, I don't even remember what I said, but I ended up having conversations with that man, and I ended up supporting him, going on his channel and caring. I still hope he's doing well. We don't talk all the time, but they change when different creators get on different topics, paths cross and then they uncross. You all see it. That's why I've been trying to be a lot more careful, because again, I'm learning and I'm growing every day on YouTube. I don't want to have a problem with these creators because our paths cross sometimes. Sometimes we think alike, sometimes we don't think alike, but that can be healthy. It's supposed to be healthy. We should not be assholes like some of these people are. And I don't think that they deserve platforms, because I absolutely think it's dangerous. It can be dangerous with some. And when you got people who call themselves a celebrity at 70 or 80,000 subscribers, and they think themselves as a celebrity, and they are so freaking narcissistic, it ain't even funny. And they're telling their followers lies, straight up lies that can be proven. Like, trust me, they don't want to face me in a court of law, because they're going to lose it all. There are certain people, I don't really believe in silencing people, but there are certain people that they should not have access to public platforms or even the internet, as far as I'm concerned. And Molly Golightly is one of them. Mustache Gate, Cotton Candy here got flipped off by Ryan's mom, y'all. Just kidding. Oh man. Hi Zena. Hey Boo. Sharon. And so trust me, I could come on here and I could say all sorts of things about people, about other creators, and I've done it. I'll probably do it again in the future. But I'm trying better. I want to do better. If I want to, I don't know what you call it, not really represent, but in a way, well, I'm trying to support people. In my opinion, yes, they are victims. Is that right way to say it? No one can tell me don't support Billy Joe, don't support her family. And no one's ever heard me on this platform say that Leilani doesn't deserve to get in trouble. That's never come out of my mouth. So I don't understand the hate that I'm getting, other than me and a few other people that has been trusted, Queen Bee and a few others, Cotton Candy Boobs. There's very few of us, because I think they're upset that we have done things a lot differently than the Wells, if that makes sense. Phone calls aren't being recorded. They're not being put, everything's not going on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's being handled different. Now, what content do these people have, right? Because certain ones of us are close with Billy and the family, and we do conversate with them on a daily basis, but we've kept that out of the public. We gave our words and we've held to our words, because this story is not ours to tell. It's not my story. It's not Queen's story. It's not Mark's story. It's not Cotton Candy Boobs, Julia's. It's not any of us creators' story to tell. She does need to keep her circle small, and she has done that. I think that's why there's so much anger, because they're outside the house, right? But what did they get? Yeah, they got a lot of money, but what did they get? Because they hardly got reactions that they were looking for, right? I think you have done great, to be honest. This is not our story to 100% Queen. Thank you. And you also, because I know how trusted we've been, and we put out stuff that we are given permission to, but there's times we're like, oh shit, like we don't want to either. But it's also not our place. We don't also want to be, because Billy feels silenced right now, and trust me, she's being silenced. Hey Deets, good to see you. She's being silenced. She is. She can't tell her story without possible legal ratifications happening. So do Queen and I, or Cotton Candy Boobs, or Mark want to be the ones to say, no, we don't talk, stay silent? No, we don't want to do that to her. We want to give her some room, but we all definitely had a conversation today and said we can't be having her on the channel, because even her pain is being twisted, and it's so disgusting. It's disgusting. So the fuck what? Billy, I love you, but I am going to defend you here, even though you've told me not to. The clip is out there. It's been discussed, Queen Bee. I felt horrible for her, because I know that, again, we don't want to silence Billy, but we also don't want to be the cause of more harm on Billy and her family. So we somewhat kind of have to silence her. You all saw me boot her, and that's because I'm like, Queen, what do I do? Because I don't want to silence Billy, but I know that they're going to take this and twist it. Even though we see her pain, we see her heart, they're going to twist it. She said, yeah, it's a wrap, boot her off. And I said, Billy, I love you. You got to go. Same thing with Queen. Put her shit to private immediately, but it was too late, because we got the haters that are nonstop just watching us to record us. Hey, Captain Kirk, what's up? Uncle Will. That outside the home was sick. A lynch mob. That was not protesting. That was not protesting.
No, it wasn't.
Thank you, Sonia. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you.
That's what pisses me off with these cases, when they get big like this on social media, like Summer Wells, Gary Petito, Chris Watts. it always ends up with this divide. You're either pro someone or anti someone. We're all pro Quentin. That's all that should matter. If they think that Billy Joe had something to do with it, or Leilani had something to do with it, that's their right. They can think that. We have our own opinions on that too. But it's one thing to think you know what happened. It's another thing to just flat out say this is what happened when you don't know. That's the whole point. We don't know if Leilani hurt Quentin. We don't know that. So we can't, being a true crime, we can't assume she did and hate the whole family. That makes no sense.
I
so
know.
In that sense,
Billy was out of state.
Well, yeah, but in that sense, Billy and Leilani are, well, victims isn't really the right word, but they're being victimized.
Well, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, Billy is being victimized. Leilani has been named a prime suspect. So I understand where people, they're angry. I understand
It still doesn't warrant people being outside the house.
It doesn't warrant what's happening because, again, we go through a judge and a jury. That's what's supposed to happen. And I don't know, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, justice is going to be served. I don't know what more you want, but justice is not up to you or I to serve. It's the judge. The law enforcement's already on this. They're already working on this. The law enforcement is doing a great job. And I don't know why the protest outside that house, because perhaps CPS, but even what they're doing, I can't condone and say, I've said, why weren't you outside Danny's? Why weren't you outside CPS? Protesting is one thing, but what they were doing outside Billy Joe's home, the home where Quentin Simon lives, better be careful what I say now, right? Oh my God. And that brings me to another thing. If people think that I'm just some child hater, and they think that, let's say, because I've seen it, people think, oh, Cher knows. I've actually seen that exact comment. Cher knows where Quentin is. No way she doesn't know. She talks to Billy all the time. She's besties with Billy. If someone thinks that Billy knows something more and it was slipped to me, for one, quite certain her phones are tapped. Billy and I have had that conversation. There's no conversations had on a phone that Billy is afraid for law enforcement to have. I'll tell you that right now. And I've said it 100 times, and so is she. One day you'll see the conversations. You're going to see the truth. But again, it's not my story to tell. I'm trying to be super careful in trying to curb what I know is straight up misinformation. But at the same time, there is a very active investigation going on. People are correct, and they're like, "Cher, butt out. There's an active investigation going on." I am not harming the investigation. If I was harming the investigation, I feel like law enforcement would tell me that I'm harming the investigation. And if they think that someone would confess something like where there is a missing 20-month-old boy or what happened to him, and I'm just going to stay silent on that, you're sadly mistaken. And that's disgusting for you to even think. Because if you think that even Billy Joe would stay silent on that, you are sadly mistaken. People have this theory in their head, and that's all it is it's a theory, because there's no evidence or proof to back it up. And you know why? Because it didn't fucking happen. Instead, you have Billy go out and say, my daughter's a liar. So you really think that Leilani confessed to Billy and Billy's protecting her? Sorry, no. But hey, Uncle Will, perhaps that's saying enough. I don't want to say too far, but just people don't honestly use their brains fully here in the true crime community. Instead, they say I'm stupid and I'm brainless and all of these things, and I can't see her, but I have seen people commenting to Chasing Truth. Hi, Chasing Truth. I got to figure out how I can see you again. I'm so sorry. Other people can see you. I'm glad about that. If there's anything she's asking y'all, or you should be able to see her. I can't.
Yeah,
you can see her. If she's asking anything, please, can you make sure I see? Right, Gator Girl. I know. Billy isn't covering for Leilani. She only knows what everyone else exactly. She only knows as much as we know. That's what the sad part is, you guys. The family isn't getting any answers from anyone. I know all this is a fact, and that is a fact. I vouch for that. This person knows the family well. So, yeah. Hey, Megs. Hey, everyone. Interrupted the investigation. Does BJ know she has a reasonable defamation case? Yep, she's aware of. Trust me, she knows, and everything is being documented. But how does she look if she's suing YouTubers right now? So that should tell y'all something. What her main concern is: her grandson being found, so that he can be, yes, in a proper burial, because law enforcement is saying they believe he is deceased. So heaven forbid Billy plans for a proper funeral when law enforcement publicly said that, which, thank you, that gets me back to what happened on Queens last night. How dare Billy go on there and say exactly what everyone else has been saying? She is a woman in pain and hurting, and I'm sorry, Gator Girl, I love you. And Billy, you're probably listening. I love you. But again, I'm going to defend you. I don't want to bring that mess back up, but it's not something we haven't heard you say before. It's not something we haven't heard anyone else say before, but because Billy says it, yeah, she is a mother and a grandmother in pain, everything running through her mind, everything. And we have no business to condemn her for all of the thoughts that are running through her mind, because heaven forbid you be in the exact same fucking shoes she's in right now and you have a thought in your mind. With a daughter who lies and doesn't tell you the truth, and you were out of state and you don't know the truth, because both people that were last seen with those children are fucking liars. Period. Is that okay? Is that okay to say? So yes, was she hurting and in pain and saying, why? Why did God put this in my family? What was the words? Forgive me. She said, why did I have two murderers? Well, Billy, that's not in your control. That's not your control, my friend. Those children made decisions on their own. With you weren't there. You didn't take their hands. You're not their puppet master. You did the best you could as a mom, and that's all you can do. That is not your fault, but like mothers do, like a good mother would, she's taking the blame, she's taking the guilt, and she's putting it all on herself. What did she do wrong for this to happen? The fuck out of here. You see, you really think she needs all these haters and freaking YouTube creators saying, telling her how she should feel or what? Because I'm telling you right now, nobody, just like I've said it about myself, can be as hard on herself as she already is. And shame on everyone for taking that moment of pain that she felt safe with a friend in Queen Bee, of letting it all out. Okay? Shame on you guys. And then condemn me for being human and doing what I think is supposed to be done. Because again, it's not up to us. If Leilani gets in trouble with the law, she gets in trouble with the law. If Danny gets in trouble, he gets in trouble. If Billy gets in trouble, she's going to get in trouble. Let's say, some people will say she was negligent. How could she leave Leilani? She didn't ever leave Leilani alone with those kids. Period. Leilani was not left alone with those kids. Danny was there. Other people were there. Leilani was not left alone with those children. Period. There was a babysitter paid. Why didn't the babysitter have those kids? We heard Billy's words, and I wish I could share screen right now, but I'm on my phone and I cannot. We heard her words. So in reality, people are just hearing what they want to hear. So it fits their narrative. Because their narrative gives them their live streams, their views, their super chats, their whatever. By the way, scrolling on my screen right now is not my PayPal, is not my Cash App. That's Miss Billy's Cash App. That's Miss Billy's PayPal. Please, if you find it in your heart to give to anyone, it's that family who has to sell off things just to live and pay their monthly bills when the suspect is not even under that roof right now and won't be as long as there's all these haters out there. That the suspect, one of in my head is two. That's my opinion, but the prime suspect, as labeled by the police in the media, is no longer under that roof. So what the fuck are we doing? Meanwhile, we got YouTubers laughing their way to the bank who won't have bill problems for the next 5 years of their life with what they made just standing outside Billy's house, and she's got to sell off shit just to make sure she can keep a roof over her and her husband's head and her other children. The fuck out of here. So yeah, I'm sharing her Cash App and PayPal, and if people want to drag me for doing so, please fucking do. Please fucking do that. I'm doing the same thing, huh? You're right. Google pays me. But I made in 1 month what these motherfuckers made in 10 minutes. I also did give a little chunk back. Not as much as I would like, but I gave what I could to Billy, Mark, and I did. Because I hate that they have to sell shit off. Google pays me. YouTube pays me because they're going to make money off my back anyways, and you're a dumbass if you don't take the 45%, right? But right now, since October 5th, yeah, I feel like I'm doing shit the right way. And people can say that I'm going against the grain for popularity. That's the last thing. In fact, everything I do, I know. And I said it at the beginning of this. I'm committing channel suicide right now. Didn't I say that? I know it doesn't get me the subs. I know that people are going to throw my past and whatever made up lies that they add on to my past in my fucking face. I know that. But guess what? I still continue doing what I'm doing. Do you know how many times I was supposed to die in this life? Do you know how many times? Several. In fact, at 5 years old, I should have died a bunch of times. And I didn't. You think some YouTube fucking bullies are going to see the last and the end of me? No. No, sorry. You got the wrong one. Trash me all you want. I'll take it because it's a little bit less that Billy's getting. Or her family. There is no thanks needed. We are being humans. God does not want us to judge. Oh, Gator Girl, Nana's Love, you guys are awesome. I don't have to explain myself. You're right. I don't owe those assholes anything. But I have people who are very, very loyal supporters. And you know what? I understand questions that they have. I understand that. I don't owe people anything. But if someone subscribes to me or follows me, or some of y'all, I've seen you in chats defending me. Yes, I do owe those people an explanation. They can say I don't, but in my heart, I feel like I do owe you at least my version of things. Yes, I do. Because if I support someone, I would hope that they're, being honest with me, being real with me. That's one thing that I knew, because Billy has been an open book the entire time, and I've said it 100 times. Even if it's a question and perhaps the answer doesn't make her come out of the situation smelling like roses, she's been freaking truthful. So I am not a judge. I am not a jury. I am not a officer. I am just a human. And if I'm not mistaken, God said that all sins are the same. Every sin is the same. The law is doing their job. I am not the law. I don't know what more people want from me, because no matter what, I'm doing it wrong. Oh, Cher, you fucked up in the wells. Okay. Do I wish now today that I did the wells differently? Yes, I do. Do I regret everything with the wells? If I'm being honest, no, I do not regret everything with the wells. I do regret. Okay. Well, I regret how I handled it. I don't regret that they were exposed for lying, but I do regret how I handled it. And I hope that that shows today, because that's the number one thing people throw at me. Well, are you throwing the wells in my face because the same people who thanked me and said I did good after they bashed me the first time, then thanked me, are now turning around and bash me? So which is it? We can't have it all of the ways. That's not how it works. We can't just have it all of the ways. Now people change their minds. That's fair. I do that, right? But if you just want to hate me for the sake of hating me because you don't even know why, but your favorite YouTube creator doesn't like me, just do that. Just say that. Say, I don't like you, Cher. I don't know the facts and I don't even really know why, but I just don't like you. And I'd be like, fair enough. But that's fair. You don't believe I effed up with the wells? She does have a lot of support, a lot. So many of us know your heart. BJ sending prayers. Thank you, Kim Watts. BJ sending prayers and love. Cher sent you a message the other day. Yes, I think you did. My emails are crazy. They are doing that because they want Billy Joe to doubt you. Yeah, oh, exactly. And we know that. Oh, they couldn't wait till they thought that they got one. Oh, Cher's exposed. Ah, see, I told you, Billy Joe. I told you. Okay, they would have loved that oh so much, right? But unfortunately, the person that they're calling stupid and brainless and, doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. I don't want to toot my own horn or nothing, but I am a lot smarter than people give me credit for. I don't care. I'm sure people will clip just that part and spread it around and call me all sorts of things, but I am smarter than what people give me credit for. I don't like you. You all lie. Goodbye. Well, thank you for subscribing for, I believe, 19 minutes. Waiting 19 minutes while watching the entire time, giving me a view. And now you also just subscribed, right? So I got that sub, which you're probably going to take back now, but your butt's going to be itching at a different live. So you're going to resubscribe. So thank you in advance for resubbing later, because I know you will, but you actually probably will stay subscribed with your notifications on. So I thank you, Van. You also made it a fact to come in here to get the attention I'm now giving you. This is what you wanted. You wanted attention from Cher. You got it, Van. Okay? So thank you for the comment, which even though, you don't like me, fine. You had to get your attention. You had to be seen saying that. I'm sure so you could screenshot it and run back to one of your favorite creators. Oh, look what I said in her chat. Oh, yeah. So there you go. Congratulations. Thank you for your support, because whether you like it or not, or you're bright enough to realize it or not, you just helped my platform. Thank you. I thank you. You gave me about 0.5 cent too. So thank you. Hey, Lips. Well, what happened? Cher's most hated as usual, but now I'm most hated on Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok, I think, from what I'm told. Just hitting all the platforms. That one saying, I really do got to put on merch, because my dad told me at one time, what did he say? Baby girl can't please everybody at once, but you can sure piss them all off at the same time. Never really understood that until you become a YouTuber. But also what's happening does make me feel, go back to Jody Sue, man. Oh, is it from Jody from Jody Sue? having everyone talk so much shit about me does make me think I'm doing something right. I've got people who say they never watch me or, whatever, but the last 10 lives have been dedicated throughout their hours of streams, dedicated talking shit about me. Oh, me and Vinny, I told Vinny this. Ah, ha, ha, you didn't get a shout out because I told Vinny. Shall I release the text messages where I specifically said I wanted to be unidentified? Please just call me a friend of the family. Oh, that's right. The idiots don't realize I've given multiple statements to Court TV. I just didn't say my name because I asked not to be identified. But the last statement I gave, some people said, say your name. You should be recognized for being truthful. Say your name. So I did, and I didn't want to, but I did that. And I also chose not to show myself. I sure could have been on there. Now, I guess I signed up for the extra hate I'm getting, but I wanted to defend a situation. And I am allowed to have an opinion. But Molly Golightly didn't stop or change anything. Hi, Chrissy. Thank you. Chrissy M. We have everything locked down, so hopefully we will be good. Good. I hope. Yes, the storm is coming through. It is a lot harder, Kim Watts. It is harder to do what's right. It's easy to do wrong. It's easy to get caught up in the wrong. I'm guilty of that. But I am learning a lot. I want to be taken as credible. And if my past is going to keep getting thrown in my face to try and detour that, let it. It's not going to shut me up. Since the day I've been born, people have been trying to shut me up, and it's not going to work. I promise you that. And I'm just going to I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. It bothers me. How could someone get attacked, right? And not be bothered? That's why when we see Billy breaking down, we understand, because I am for sure not on that level, but I can relate just a little bit. And so, man, it's hard to be a human, be under attack, and not fight back. It's very hard. And I want to, and I've done it. I've done it before. I've done it a million times. But you know what? Currently, I'm being, I don't want to say a voice because I don't want to be her voice. But currently, I am being a support system for other people. And so that is a reminder to me that I need to do better. So people can come for me, oh, you're a life coach, you're a life coach. Dog me for that all you want. But a life coach should want the humans that they are life coaching to not be perfect, not be flawless, because we're humans and we are not, but to learn from their mistakes and to grow from them. That's what a human needs to do. That's what a human should do. Am I perfect? Am I flawless? Fuck no. No, I'm not. But there is a reason why I do what I do. And my past is that reason. My past is exactly the reason why I do what I do. And nobody's going to make me feel shitty for that. No one's going to take that from me. No one's going to change what I want to learn about, what I want to grow, the things I want to do in the future, the people I want to help. No one's going to take that from me. No one. Well, that gives me anxiety, Billy, but I appreciate that. Some people say advocate to me has become a very scary word because I'm not a classy girl. But you know what I mean? Like my language. I'm very, very human. I don't have a filter. But, you know, in this past several weeks, I'm learning to have a filter. And, yeah, advocate is a scary word to me these days because, it's pressure. And also I don't want to be the reason any more hate or, I don't want to make anything worse for any human. I don't. That's not the human I want to be. And I know I've done it in the past, but it's not who I am. That's not what I want to be. It's needed in today's society. Yeah, I don't, you know, I say it how I feel it, and I don't think that that's wrong. It's just some people will say, you're an advocate? Oh my God, you said shit, but you're an advocate? You know, so the word advocate is very scary. I just want to be a good human, and I want to support other humans that are under attack. Some people say, "Cher, you always go against the grain. You're always going for the underdog," because that's me. I'm seeing this woman be attacked on a global level, and again, in my opinion, does not deserve it. And I know how I feel when I'm attacked. I can't stand by and watch that. I can't. I was angry. I understand the anger. And you know what? Billy understands the anger. Billy's family, Billy's bestie, they all understand the anger because they're all angry too. We think we're angry and on edge. Oh my gosh. It's nothing compared to what the family and loved ones of Quentin is feeling. So you take how you're feeling and the anger you feel, and you put yourself in Billy's shoes, Tommy's shoes, her best friend's shoes. Sorry, I don't know if people know your name and I don't want to dox, but you know what I'm saying? Put yourself in their shoes. Because if you were in those shoes, you'd be praying for someone like me or Queen or Mark or Cotton Candy Boobs, Tiffany Marie, Benny, so many more I know, Tippy or Dippy, so many more I know I'm not naming. Chasing Truth. See, now I feel like I gotta name everyone and I'm not gonna be able to, but all of the people who are fair creators, even people I've had issues with in the past, you'll find that those are the very people who are here now. And I don't care what people think about me saying this, but I don't take that very lightly. I think that makes me feel like I'm doing better. I'm like I am growing because yeah, that's the wells. What do I wish I did differently? What would I change now if I could rewind the past 17 months, almost 17 months? I would not have put so much on the internet. I would not have put everything and worried about my channel so much. Again, it's easy. We have a channel. We're liars if we say we don't want views, we don't want super chats, we don't want subscribers. Yes, we do. We didn't come on to YouTube and say, I hope no one listens to me. I sure hope no one subscribes. What are we on here for then? That's a fucking lie. Yes, we do want views. Yes, we do want subscribers. We got freaking Molly Golightly rage quitting if she doesn't have more than 300 people in her chat multiple times, by the way. Wink, wink. You see what I did there? No, just kidding. But yes, we do care. Yes. If I'm being honest, yes, I do care. Yes, I want subscribers. Yes, I want people to hear me. Yes, I want them to view me. Otherwise, what am I doing with my voice? But no, I am not willing to do what everyone is saying of me, which is sell my soul to the devil for them. In fact, I think if everyone looks back, yeah, you're right. I go against the grain, which does not bring the views, which does not bring the subscribers. I could get on my channel and bash a certain someone or multiple people all day long. I've been there, I've done that. Do you know how much hate energy takes from a human body just to be a hateful YouTube creator and just hate people that you don't even know for no reason? Holy shit. Y'all saw how sickly I looked? Nah, I can't. We all want justice for Quinn. You're right about that. Where'd she go? Poppycock with Cher. You are right about that. And nobody wants it more than Quentin's family members. Quentin's grandma, Quentin's uncles, Quentin's grandpa, Quentin's all family members, all Quentin's family and loved ones want justice for Quentin. Hi, Frankie. Yeah. Yeah. Like I've been, we do. We want the views. We want the subscribers. We want successful platforms. We do. But at what cost? At what cost do we want that at? So that does go along with, yeah. We it's easy to fall in the shit. And you know what makes it easy to fall in the shit and makes it more cushiony and to continue being a shitty human? You know what makes that easier and why they keep doing that? 3 guesses, first 2 don't count. What y'all think that is? I'm looking at the chat now. You don't even need a word. There's an emoji. Right? You said it, Mandy. First one I seen in the chat. That's exactly it. That's why they continue doing what they're doing. Again, let's say everything Bullhorn Betty and all those people that claim they're protesting or claim they're making a difference outside of Quentin's family's home. Let's say everything that they've been screaming and hollering since October 5th and everything they've been feeding their audience, if you will, is true. Let's pretend it's truth. It's not. But let's pretend. Have I not exposed? Has Queen not exposed? Has Cotton Candy Boobs not exposed? Benny? Have we not all exposed the bullshit? Even if their thoughts and opinions was true about everybody, have we not exposed the lies, the deceit, and everything that they're doing for views, for subscribers, and bet your ass, the super chats. Not just the super chats that we can all see publicly, the Venmos, the PayPals, the Cash Apps, not just those either, but the giftings of people paying gas, people paying for hotel rooms, people buying GoPros, people buying their food, people buying, giving. Good for them. People can say I'm jealous all they want. I am not jealous. It makes me sick that they're getting all of this stuff off of the pain and the names off of basically condemning people. Am I guilty of doing that in the past? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Can't lie to you. I've done that. I ain't happy about that. again brings me back to the walls. There's some shit that, yeah, I wish I didn't put up there. There's actually some shit that's private now. But for me, it's also hard because we all look for answers, right? I'm one of you guys. I want answers. I'm in true crime because not just I want to lock someone up and throw away the key, because I also care what made this situation happen. Why? What can we learn from this situation, or these humans that are a suspect or whatever? Let's say Leilani, she is labeled by police in the media a prime suspect. Prime. I don't know if that means only. To me, that's two different words. Prime suspect. So let's go with what's in the media to be fair. Leilani was named a prime suspect. I still care. Why did this suspect? If Danny is ever named a suspect, I still care why. What led to this? What was going on in their brain? How can we better help young mothers going through bipolar and all? Like, what can we learn from this and take into the future to help future to help this not happen in the future? Does that make sense? To just say this is a bad person, let's throw him away and let's throw him in prison and throw away the key and never look back. I can't. I just can't. And if you hate me for that, hate me for that. I cannot support that. Because for me, I'm in true crime because I want to know more. I want to know why. What could have been prevented? How can we prevent in the future? That matters. And for people to say that I'm crazy to say that, that's exactly why there is a true crime industry. That's why we have documentaries. That's why we have reporters sitting face to face, and sometimes for years and years. Not being assholes, by the way, to murderers, infamous serial killers. Do you think that these reporters are talking shit to these people and then say, hey, by the way, you want to sit in a room across from me and give me an interview and tell me and answer all my questions, but you're a piece of shit? No. That's not how it works. That's not, no. That's not what happens. That's not what true crime is for me. That's not why I got into true crime. That's not why I'm passionate about true crime. If that is the case, I shouldn't fucking have love for my dad then. It should never happen. Right. And that brings me, does Billy know she can do this? Does Billy know she can do that? She knows what her rights are. She knows. Trust me, she knows she's got defamation and liable lawsuits on multiple people. But her main concern right now is that her grandson is found. She would prefer her grandson be found safely, but she knows, due to law enforcement publicly saying they believe he's passed. So yes, she's preparing for the worst because that's what law enforcement is saying. Prime suspect doesn't mean only suspect, right? Why is no one talking about Danny? I don't know. I without stabbing you, I don't know why. I don't know. I don't understand that, because he was one of the last people. So I'm not sure. And maybe that's because law enforcement only put Leilani's name in there. We also have to remember, is that a tactic from law enforcement to maybe get Leilani to speak? I don't know. I don't know. I can't. All I know is how I feel. And I too don't understand why so little people don't question him further. If you don't ruffle a few feathers, then you're doing something wrong. Thank you, Chelsea. Or Crystal. Why did I say Chelsea? I believe there's still searching going on. I do believe. None of us understand that. Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Now there was a live stream someone had set up. It's a channel I haven't seen before, but I saw the screenshots of it. The title is very weird. It says something like Billy Joe tells coworkers she's trying to raise money for a funeral, but the title says it was before Quentin went missing. That's fucking lies. Now, of course, I'm gonna have to watch that, right? Because that's what I have to do. But it's lies. We have publicly stated Benny has pledged $500 towards Quentin's burial. Shout out Benny for again, people talk so much shit about him, and I will continue to say every bad thing people say about Benny, I got 20 good things to say. I watched that man do so much good multiple times. In a tough spot, right? Being a creator and a friend to BJ, others are always going to hate due to. I have to think it's jealousy. I don't like to say that because I don't think that sounds good. But how do I say it? There's not a lot of stuff out there. People know that some of us have constant contact with the family, but they see we aren't putting things out there. And I think it's driving people insane because now they have to resort to stupid titles like that, stupid titles of lies. Okay, lies, straight up lies, because they don't have the content. And I have posted, I don't know, I'm like 5 things, maybe, like, I don't know, a couple screenshots I've shown, and a couple of them I have taken down because, yes, we think it's okay to show, but if it makes family members feel uneasy, I don't want to add to that. So the people were like, oh, Cher's dirty deleting. Yes, I am. Even though what we're showing, no, it doesn't need to be deleted, in my opinion. But family is unsure, and a lot of times they're like, no, I think it's okay. But the fact that it makes them uneasy, and none of us really know if it's okay or damaging, right? A simple hi from Billy, is that damaging? We don't know, right? So if it makes them feel uneasy, yes, hate me all you want, I dirty delete, because I am not here to add more to this family, more hate, more backlash, more uneasy feelings, more. I'm not. That's not my purpose. So yeah, I'm in a hard place because I see a family, and in particular, I see Billy just getting trashed. And in my opinion, it is not fair. And I have talked to so many people that has known Billy throughout all her life, some that have met her during this period, that period, whatever time throughout Billy's life, BJ's life, excuse me, she prefers to be called BJ. And yes, they say they watched her fight her own personal hell multiple times and work hard. Look at the house she's in. We know obviously something has changed from her. Hate her all you want, but we can see with our own 2 eyes that she's was up until this, doing better in her life. What the fuck is wrong with people? So yeah, it puts me in a hard spot because I want to go out there. I want to defend. I want to shred people. Even for what they're saying about me, I want to just claw people's faces off. And I want to go to bat for her. But she that's her honest concern, is not me going to bat for her. Does she want misinformation helped and putting correct information out? Yes, she does. Can't blame her for that. And trust me when I say that her and every loved one she has, it is so hard for them to not have a reaction and to not go to bat for her. And I can only imagine how hard, because it's hard for me, and I only just met her, but I can relate on a very small scale about public lashings, and it's not right. It's not fair. Nowhere in the freaking Bible does it say we should be doing these things. These are the same people that get innocent people executed, by the way. And yes, the heck, there has been innocent people locked up and executed, murdered, legally murdered over lies because of people like this who have their thoughts and opinions and think that they're God. They have legally helped murder innocent people. Congratulations. And that's not, I cannot, I can't. It's people just like that. I know. And again, that's why I have scrolling on the screen, Cash App and PayPal to Miss Billy goes directly to her, not to me. Drag me for sharing it. She did not want me to share it. I bugged her so many times. Please just give me a link, because some people want, if people want to help you, you're not asking, but some people are asking me, how can they help you? Please just make the links. Now, for the people talking shit, and I'm sorry, because I really hate to talk about Quentin as past tense. People are dragging Billy, saying she's trying to make money for a funeral. I'm going to tell you this. Anyone who donates to the funeral, it's going to be made so you can donate directly to the funeral home. So if you feel better about it being that and not going directly to, say, Billy or the family, it will go directly to the funeral home. And people who are dragging and trying to twist that as if this is something bad. Oh, Billy's confessing. Oh, so she knows. The law enforcement has publicly stated they are looking for this baby, not in a live state. I'm trying to be very delicate because the family is listening, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. There's nothing wrong for her preparing, because it's what is being put out in the media by law enforcement. So how dare anyone? Now, Billy also doesn't want people to just donate, or she doesn't want people, as she calls it, a handout. Meanwhile, creators, again, I'll repeat, don't have to worry for the next 5 years of bills, because they stood outside that house since October 5th, screaming and yelling and condemning someone, being very unchristian-like. Patty Ponytail, have a good rest of your evening. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. So, does it anger me to see that she needs to sell off her stuff that she worked so freaking hard to get? Yes, that angers me for her. That angers me so much. But let me also repeat, because someone's going to take just that part and clip it. Let me also say, she is not angry for that. I am angry for her. Not once has this woman complained about having to do it. The fact that she has to sell everything to keep a roof over her head when she's not even a named suspect is disgusting. And that is not justice. That's not even how our shitty justice system is supposed to work. Innocent until proven guilty. Not what Bullhorn Betty says, you're guilty until proven innocent. That's not how it fucking works, sweetheart. For someone who knows the law, studied the law, sure as shit doesn't know the law. Because let me teach you a little something about the law. Bullhorn Betty and everyone that kisses her ass. Let's talk about this double probation bullshit for someone who knows the law. You know why? She hasn't been convicted of a crime yet. Double probation in North Carolina for stealing $20 worth of shit. They aren't going to extradite someone either because it costs a lot more than $20 to extradite, especially if part of her probation is certain rules that aren't given to us in the public, Bullhorn Betty. Now she's in a different state. Does she have probation violation? No, not yet. You know why she doesn't have a probation violation in Savannah, even though she's on probation? Because she has not yet been charged. If and when Leilani is charged for whatever has happened to baby Quentin, that is when a probation violation will be attached. Damn, I haven't even studied the law. Take that to the bank, dumbass. Oh, what do I know, though? I'm just so stupid and brainless, right? Oh, stupid Cher doesn't know what she's talking about. Just making everybody mad again because I'm not letting them have the content they want. So instead, they got to make up lies and bullshit. Because even if they had the content that they want and the proofs of the truths, they'd still lie and twist it and make it into bullshit because it's the narrative that they need for their channel. It's the narrative they need for them super chats. Right? So while they say, and thank you, Patty Ponytail, while they go and they say I'm a Satanist and Cher sold her soul to the devil, wrong. I want y'all to take a good look at the creators that are saying that. Look at what they're doing and look how I've been behaving this past since October 5th. Yeah, I am proud of myself this time. I am. I am proud of all of you guys. I'm proud of this platform. I'm not proud of the situation. I certainly wished I got to meet BJ under different circumstances. Man, do I ever wish that I was able to run into her at Walmart or meet her at a, dare I say, a bar. Probably fucking not, but you know what I'm saying. I wish that I met that woman under a different circumstance because I know we would still, I would still have that girl's back. I won't leave home until everyone and everything is settled. So hopefully, right, a job, my union here. And you know what? Don't tell people your thoughts. Don't tell people your plans. Don't say that. Don't even, you just do you. Don't tell me. Don't tell Queen. You have to make some moves in silence so that you know damn well it won't get out there. And Beth's probably beside you right now. Like, yeah. But there, you have to make some moves in silence. And I wish you can go to work and that they wouldn't bother you there. And I wish you didn't have to sell your stuff that you worked all your life so hard to better yourself and to gain these things. But things are replaceable. These, you can get a new camper. Quentin is irreplaceable. And that is the only thing that she is worried about. That is the only thing that she wants right now. The only thing that the loved ones want. Quentin's uncles, Billy's best friends, the family, the loved ones. That is what they all want. As much as we all want that, They all want that 100 or 1,000 times more. You have lost. Yeah, I've definitely felt that way. I've definitely high spookington. There's a reason God put you two together. I believe that. There's been a few signs along the way in this case that, and you guys know how I am, and I take those signs very, very much to heart. Today, floating in my backyard, a pink star balloon. Where the heck that come from? I don't know. It's been blizzard out here. I haven't seen no birthday parties around, but there's star balloons at Quentin's memorial. It was just floating around. I just looked out the window. I ran out there. I got that star balloon up in my room now. I thought there was writing on it, but it was wrinkled a little bit in the way it was floating. So I still took that. I don't know why, but I took that as a sign. Amen. Still praying, and he will be brought home. We have to believe he will be brought home. To hell with those tragedy clowns, right? Now, Will and Mike, Uncle Will, you've seen him in the chat. I'm newer to meeting these gentlemen, but again, good humans doing the right thing. Justice is not up to us. Being good humans is up to us. Making sure we aren't putting out misinformation is up to us. I know you are, and I can't wait till you get to tell your story your way, not a creator, not a middleman. You yourself on your own platform, your story, when this is all said and done, and there's no gag orders on you, and you can tell it. Because I'm telling y'all, that's one of the things that really, I'm like, this woman is an open book. She's so real, and you have to respect that. The little bit she has been on the media or on the YouTubes, she hasn't been anything but an open book. What mother wants to go on the news and say, my daughter lies to me? She lies a lot. What mother wants to point the finger even halfway at their daughter? Seriously? If that's the way we think, that would mean that all these people really, really do not think that I should love my father. My father done some fucked up things. He owns it, but guess what? He paid for his crimes in a court of law. So have I, by the way. My misdemeanor animal neglect charge, if you read the papers, I wasn't even there. Law enforcement couldn't even find me because they didn't even know I was at my ex-boyfriend's house at the time on bed rest. Yeah. Read the actual thing where it also says no animals died. A misdemeanor charge that, yes, I was on probation for. Oh, whoops, got let off probation a year early. Guess what? There also was a stipulation that Cher wasn't allowed to have pets anymore. Oh, what happened? The management and everyone wrote into the judge. Not only did I get put off for probation a year and a half early, that stipulation was removed. Cher's allowed to have pets, or why would her dumbass be on a public platform even before being in Canada showing off my pets? Oh, gee. Now what? Now what will they use against Cher? Now what do they have on her? Oh my God, she colors her hair purple. She must be a skank. That's a good one. That one threw me for a loop. That one they like their arms hurt. They reach so far up their asses for that one. Their arms are hurting. White Rabbit, hey Boo, good to see you. You know, I've been on a rant, so I've been like looking at chat a little. Hey, squids. How us Ruth handling all this? I asked this because she'd been blamed for bringing in drugs, being a crackhead on much more. Ruth, I never even heard of a Ruth, so I don't even know how to answer that question. That Curtis cat who's been lying couldn't wait to fucking lie, and he's saying, I didn't see no emotion from Leilani or Billy. Those two are built different. They're soulless. Funny because I have pictures and videos and stuff from that very day while Curtis, is that your real name, was there. And I sure as shit see emotion. I haven't shared them though because it's not just Billy in the pictures. Billy's mother is in the pictures too. And she is sure as shit doesn't deserve this. No, you didn't hear that one? Yeah, I'm a purple-haired skink. That's a new one. Oh, and I also cook cats and eat cats and dogs now. Somehow they found that in a report. Yep. Oh, and I'm full of warrants. Why? Oh, I don't know. Chris McDonough got mad that I talked to Don Walls and told them Canada was getting lit up with warrants. That was about 17 months ago. Well, maybe like 15 months ago. Still waiting on Canada to get lit up with warrants. Again, I have crossed the borders 3 fucking times. Canada, States, in the past year and a half. Okay? I have permanent residency. I have a social security number. Like, do people realize that in Minnesota, anyways, warrants are public information? So everyone knows my name. They know my birthday. They know my old place of my old address. Go in the search bar. Do-do-do-do-do. Any warrants pop up for me? No? Okay. Well, you know my name. You know where I resided. The county is on the paperwork. Why don't you call up the county building there? Give them my name, my birthday, which I know y'all have. Check out. Does Cher have any warrants? Oh, I know. Do that and record that phone call. Yeah, do that, Molly. Do that, Justin. Do that, AB. Do that, Bullhorn Betty. Do that, every other fucking person hiding behind some fucking picture, behind some bullshit name, who comes in here, subscribes for 20 minutes to say a shitty comment as an adult. At least I'm praying you're a fucking adult. But your comments and behavior sure don't display that you're an adult. Do that. I know. First person to call, I'll give you the county, Chisago County Courthouse. Call Chisago County in Minnesota, the government center, the courthouse. Give them my name, Sherry, Cheri, middle name, Lynnette. Last name, Wirch, Wuerch. County resided, Chisago County. Birthday, 11/24/83. Now, come on, content creators. Come on, tragedy pimps. Call them. Get your recorder out like y'all fucking have handy and record that conversation. Do-do-do-do. Yes, ma'am. Does Sherry Wirch have any active warrants for her? Oh, no? You mean I look stupid right now? I better not release this call on my channel. Oh. Wonder why that hasn't ever been put out, because I guarantee you, I put money, people have already done that and found out it's fucking lies. But why can't they put that phone call out? Why can't they do that? Because they'd be proven fucking liars. And then guess what? I'm going to see your ass in court. Everything you're saying about me, you're going to prove in front of me to a fucking judge. And I promise you that. And it's not your fucking money I want. I don't want your son's new Camaro. No. It's a public apology, not to myself, but to every human you have used your platform to, for all you know, maybe they had self-harm. Maybe they aren't as strong as I am. and they did go do something that you won't see. Maybe they cut their stomach, because in their stomach, their shirt will cover it because people know to look at wrists. Should I go further? Maybe you made an addict fucking relapse. I hope you're proud of yourself. So much more what ifs, could ifs, maybe you did. Okay. No, I'm not even on a Red Bull or a Monster tonight. This is just me, and I've been quiet. When Cher's silent for like 48 hours, and then she tries to get all this out. It's like, like, and I'm gonna get off this. I'm like, oh fuck, I wish I said this, But I love you guys too. I see y'all. Thank you, Zena. She's a real one. My PayPal and my Cash App is not streaming at the bottom. That is Billy's PayPal and Cash App. See, you look stupid just for that right there. And I bet your ass, Texas Blondie, you subscribed for 20 minutes just to make that comment, right? That stupid comment. I see your PayPal streaming at the bottom. Just curious. No, you're not asking. You just actually made a statement. See, you think you're right. So you put a question mark like it's a question, but that is actually a statement that you're making, and you're wrong. And because you want to be a dumbass and do that, I'm actually going to do you a favor, because I know you actually aren't here for anything but your narrative. I blocked you, sweetheart. Now you won't get that itchy finger and want to be a little child and maybe unsub, then resub to say something else. Yeah. I did you a favor. You'll have to come in when your troll accounts now that's not blocked to say anything further. Okay? What didn't we cover tonight that people are just dying to know? Is there anything? I'd love to. We do have a couple. We don't drink very often, and when we do drink, we usually do it live. So you see it about. I was going to say 3, but we'll be more realistic. Probably 5 times a year, you'll see us drink. And if we drink, we are live, because that's pretty much why we drink. We try to unwind, have some fun, have some laughs, and let loose with our people. But I don't want to drink right now, because if I did drink, I am angry right now. Even sober, this live was going to be very, very different until about 30 minutes before I went on. And I said, no. If I go on and I act this way, I'm going to look exactly like these people. I'm going to look just like that. And I don't want to do that. I've done that. I've been there. I've done that. Will I do that in the future? Yes, I probably fucking will. I'm human. Okay. And I'm a flawed human. And I am a human that it is very, very hard for me to bite my tongue. But let me tell you, the restraint, and I think a lot of you, hey, Laura, by the way, thank you. I heard you were working on candles. I did watch a little bit of your live. She did say she loves lavender, which is funny because I was going to guess that. I'm going to ask her, but if I had to guess, I'd guess like warm vanilla sugar and lavender or lilac or something. And her first reply was lavender. I was like, oh, there we go. And also I was thinking, relaxing, calming scents. And people are dragging Laura for making Quentin candles. I specifically actually went to her and asked. I don't know if she planned on doing it before, but I did ask, because I'm going to buy some for Billy. Laura, I think, would like to bring them there herself. I'm not sure the situation on that, but she was working on the candles. One thing I will say is that even when Laura and I, we haven't always got along, but even then, I have heard good things about her products. I've heard that they are very much quality. And I heard that before I had ever even spoken to her. So that's just me being honest, that she makes quality things. So I've been seeing that. And I've been watching, even though I don't chat, your chat doesn't really care for me. So I'd be watching silently, Laura, but I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Perhaps we should collab sometime. I have the internet here at the new house, so if you just want to collab, even not necessarily about the case, but just, you know, these YouTube streets, I'm down. Your channel, both of our channels, whatever. They are 100% organic. Oh, so it's candle wax you can pour on yourself. Just kidding. Yeah, I am definitely going to be a customer now. Queen Bee. Yep, Mike texted. What scent does Billy like? You're redoing the website, so don't order anything yet. Okay. Okay. When you do, will you please, if you email me, or do I have your phone number? Did I give you my phone number? If you email me, I will give you my phone number because it's much easier. And I know you're not down for doxing, so it's just much easier to talk to important peeps that way. Or Facebook Messenger is also the other way. I know you do. I know you do. And I hate that for you because I suffer from anxiety. So I kind of always feel on edge, or always kind of feel like what is gonna, if I'm gonna have any, like, even you could be doing nothing and just like, what? I just feel like something's gonna bad happen today. I don't know where or for who, but you just always on edge. So I can't imagine. Oh, I forgot. Oopsie, I forgot. You get that feeling too? Yeah. So I can't imagine. And like I said, as much as we want answers, that family wants answers. You're the one that called it out, that you told her to stop making up the rules. I don't have your contact info, but I will. Yeah, you know what? That wouldn't surprise me either. She has been through something traumatic, so absolutely. And I don't want to speak for her, right? Because she's here in the chat, but I absolutely, a traumatic is putting it lightly. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Thor, good to see you. All right, y'all, I am going to wrap this one up because well, I almost been live for 2 hours and I had anxiety about doing this, but I'm sorry I didn't pay attention to the chat so much tonight. I really just needed to get certain things out, and I needed to do it. I needed to do it how I wanted to do it, and something I can look back at and be okay with how I handled it. And that's something you're going to see a lot more of me try my best to do. Am I going to fuck up? Yes, I'm going to fuck up. I'm a human. I am very much unfiltered. It's something I've been working on. But if there's people who are going to say that I help advocate for them, that scary word, I want to do better. I need to constantly be reminded to do better. And people saying, I don't value other opinions. I just block people. No, I block adults that are coming in here straight up being an asshole. I do value different opinions. I also value constructive criticism. I always have. But don't be an adult and come in here and just be a nasty human right off the bat, because I don't got time for that. I don't like that in real life. I sure shit don't like it in virtual life. And yeah, the Cher you see is the Cher. If you meet me in person, that's who you are. And that's what I need to put on my channel all of the time. every day. But do I need to be more delicate and more careful? Yes, the fuck I do. Am I doing good today? I think I did good today. Will I do good tomorrow? I pray I'll do good tomorrow. But I am a human. I'm going to fuck up again. I have fucked up in the past, and I'm only 38 years old. Tomorrow's another day. Am I going to fuck up in the future? Yeah. I'd be lying if I said, nope, I'm not. But if I fuck up in the future, I'm going to learn from that fuck up. You best believe. And I'm going to grow from that fuck up. So people can take this however they want. Twist it. Aw. Hi, Dad. I sound like I'm very upset. Don't let. Oh, Dad, this is mellow for your baby girl here. This is mellow. But don't worry. No, I'm not giving you names and addresses of people. But I love you. And you said you were proud of me the other day, and that means the world to me. And yeah, I am mad, Pops. I am mad, but I'm not mad for me. I'm mad at I'm mad that there's times I feel embarrassed to be a human. I'm mad that there's times I feel embarrassed to be on YouTube. I'm mad that I feel embarrassed to be passionate about helping others. I shouldn't feel that. And I'm mad for people being attacked that don't deserve it. I'm mad that it's on a global scale that nobody, like, I'm not, I get attacked, yes, but could you imagine on a global scale? Yeah, if I was in Billy's shoes, I would be praying for a human to have a heart and to hear me out exactly like I'm doing for Billy. So I am being something that my kids said that they're proud of, my dad said that he's proud of, my husband is proud of, and I hope I can be proud of one day when I look back. And I hope I make everyone who supports this platform and supports this platform knowing that they will get hate just for supporting this. I want to make y'all proud too. So I hope I do. But making people proud, being proud of myself, and wanting to grow and learn and do better doesn't mean I'm perfect. And it doesn't mean that today on ChəR's never going to make a mistake. Billy says, hi, Dad. I'm not sure if you can see, but she says, love you, Dad. So Mandy's proud of me too. Well, I hope I continue doing that because I hope I continue doing the right thing so that I can help many, many more people. And I want to do it right. I don't want to make money being a terrible human. I don't want to have a platform and be a terrible human. I don't want to have a platform and knowingly twist things and lie and put more harm on other humans. I've been there and I've done that, and it ain't nothing I can be proud of, but it's something I can change. And I wish others would want to do better too. But unfortunately, they are blinded by their subscribers. They are blinded by their money. They are blinded by thinking that they are a celebrity, an F-list at best. Okay. And before I end, Billy, if you're still BJ, if you're still in the comments, some people are wondering things like, your favorite scent. What is your favorite color? What is your favorite food to eat? Let's start with those three things because those are personal to you. And I feel like we know so much about you, or people would like to think they know so much about you. Those are a couple personal things that some people are texting me, and I know that they would like to know. Miserable people, hurt people, hurt people. Yep. I think I do have a lot more support than hate. The hate is very, very loud right now, but I am blessed to have people see past that, and people willing to be open, or people who are also flawed humans and know that sometimes life throws you curveballs, and all we can do is take it, learn from it, and keep on keeping on. Those are the subscribers I want. That's the support I want. That's the community of people I want to be a part of. Clean smells, fall colors. Oh, Alfredo. That's one of my favorites, with some garlic bread. Olive Garden garlic breadsticks. Nom, 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 nom. Okay. Okay. And if you're listening, Mike and Uncle Will, please tell Will, when he is in the area, to do stop by the house. I will send you the text so you have confirmation, so you don't feel like you're being set up. But yes, and she's in chat now. She absolutely would love you to swing by when you are in the area on whatever day that is, Uncle Will. Okay. And Mike, if you're with also. Fall colors I like, but fall for me means cold is on the way. So it's not they're pretty. The colors are pretty, but it makes me think cold. If I had a favorite color, I think it'd be rainbow or tie-dyed. My sons have a joke that camo is their favorite color. So, I mean, rainbow should be a color too then. Oh, thank you, Lori. She sent you a Christmas card. Medium rare steak. Oh, that means it's still pink, right? No, I can't. My steak can't be moving no more. I can't do that. Oh, no. Clean linen. The clean linen smell. I like that smell too. I like it's really weird, but I like the wood floor cleaner smell. I think it's called Orange Glow. Now, Palmer's cocoa oil makes face oil, and one of them smells like rose, and one of them smells like it's Orange Glow. So I get that Orange Glow one. So I use on my face every morning. And it literally smells like the wood cleaner Orange Glow. So y'all can take that and make whatever jokes you want with it. Love it. I like citrusy. Clean linen, I think of, we all know that candle. It says clean linen. We all know that Walmart candle. That smell. Okay. All right. Good luck with that website. Orange Glow. Yeah, it smells good, right? Or the Mr. Clean. Can we get a perfume that's Mr. Clean vanilla cinnamon? Yeah, I'm a basic bitch sometimes. I like that warm vanilla sugar. Whatever it is from Bath and Body Works, all of the cucumber melon stuff, I'm allergic to. Always, if it's cucumber or melon from Bath and Body Works, I am allergic to that shit. It gives me migraines. I can't put it on my skin at all. It's terrible, terrible. But I like the smell though. Oh, what are you gonna do? Your husband wants a well done steak. That's where I'm at. Well done. Not mooing anymore. Some A1 steak sauce smothered on that bitch. Even some cheese. I like steak with some cheese. I put cheese on anything. Lori, when I'm there, I'm not sure if I'm gonna let people know, but it's not too far off. I know Mr. Cher wants to go too now, but it's not too far off. It's not too far off at all. But again, going there won't be, you're not going to be seeing me on YouTube. So that's not the point of the trip. Burn your steak. Yeah, get that nice crust on there. Medium rare. That's pink still, right? Barbecue sauce and steak. That's Mr. Cher's jam right there. He loves him some steak on the charcoal grill with some seasoned salt and barbecue. Ooh, Red Lobster. Happy birthday to your wifey, Red Lobster. What is with men not really liking vegetables? It's good for you. Ew, Frankie. Ooh, chicken fried steak. I can make a mean chicken fried steak. I'm gonna throw down in the kitchen. I'm gonna show BJ how a chicken fried steak is done. No, I'm just kidding. I sound stupid right now, don't I? Because you'll be like, oh yeah, bitch, watch this. It's a new meaning to hold my beer and watch this. King crab. Oh my god, my sons love them some crab meat and lobster, and every New Year's their grandpa makes a seafood feast. I am not a seafood person. I've had coconut shrimp one time that I ever liked from the Swanson guy. I swear it was because it was more coconut than anything. You can't do seafood. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let you go. It's been 2 hours now. I am gonna check in with some peeps, make sure everything's good, and then I'm gonna go snuggle my husband and get some sleep because tomorrow's another whole day and it's Friday, so we know how these YouTube streets get, right? Friday, holy shit. You're a voluntary allergic to fish and seafood. Me too. Voluntarily. I like that. I'm so gonna use that. Now you're getting hungry, Indica? Of course you are. Of course Indica is getting hungry. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Gator Girl, Nana's Love, thank you for being here. Other creators for being here, being fair, not being afraid of the wrath to even show up in this chat. And for everything that you guys are all doing in your own ways, that is helpful. The family does like having a place where they can come and act like humans and not be bombarded. And I thank you guys for, there's some haters that slip by on here. I mean, there are, right? We're always going to have that. But this is a place where they can come and have human interaction. And for that, I'm thankful. And for that, I know the family is thankful. I know it's something that Billy is very thankful for. So for y'all to keep this a community and a safe place where the loved ones can feel like it's a safe place to be at and have human interaction, I thank you guys for that. That's grown-ups. That's adulting. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that for her, but I know she appreciates it. And I will see you guys again tomorrow because I was silent for 2 days. You know, I got to talk for a few. Right, babe?
Yep.
Got any final words for these peeps?
Love, 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 love.
Love, 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 love. I will. I'm going to call you in like 90 seconds. I'm going to end this and call you. So I love y'all. I thank you for the open mind and being good humans and being a part of this platform. All the other creators, I know I'll forget names if I list, so I'm not even going to try right now, but all of y'all, even people who are not creators, thank you. My mods, thank you. You got your work cut out for you right now. Oh, one more question because it's someone I love. Will you please ask BJ if she wants some 100% organic body products made with love? Go on and send them, boo. I know you're listening. I'm not going to dox you, but go on and send them. I'll text you her address because you know what? She's going to say no. She's going to say, I don't want nothing. I just want Quentin. And you can't blame her. But I say go ahead and if people want to send her love, you send her love. So the people who don't ask for it are the people who deserve it the most, in my opinion. Okay? So with that, I am going to end this because I've said goodbye like 20 times by now. But like Mr. said, love, 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 love. And I will catch y'all tomorrow evening, probably. Tomorrow sometime. Bye, y'all. Billy, I'm saying bye this time so I don't confuse you. Bye.